We might as well start by what? You have feathers on your ears.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
What the? So, everybody, welcome to another fantastic day here in. That was loud. Holy moly! We'll turn that down a little. So it's story time. The morning after the beer tasting, I went to bed at like 4 or 4:30 that night. The next morning, we had a pounding on the door, and this door is not like a normal door.
Yeah, very loud.
Can we test? Can you test it? It's disgusting, and this happened at 8 a.m. Well, Ying goes to the door because I'm not answering the door in this apartment because they're gonna answer. It's gonna be someone speaking Vietnamese that doesn't speak English, and then it's just gonna be okay. Well, I gotta go get her now. So she goes and opens the door, and they say everybody in the apartment complex is going to get tested in 2 hours for COVID. She tells me, okay, well, in 2 hours we got to go get tested. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
And I look outside on the balcony and look down, and they have all this red tape everywhere. They have these little blue stools. There's guys walking around in the big blue suits with the huge face masks.
Yeah.
It was scary,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But also, I had only 3.5 hours of sleep, and thinking to myself, why did you bang on the door if we needed to come down in 2 hours? It was 2 hours later, and I was like kind of stressed. So it wasn't like I was going back to sleep. Did you go back to sleep?
Yeah. Have to wait 2 hours. I still hungover, big headache that day. People look at each other and they scare each other. Nobody wants to close each other, and we have to different chair to sit on the floor. They like the floor chair.
Yeah,
Only me can work and can sit. So Jay have to stand up because very slow on the floor. He cannot bend his body down.
How long do you think we waited?
We wait like 15 minutes. We stay around and just sit there around, and then about 15 minutes.
So we were out there for 15 minutes, and I wasn't the only foreigner either. There was one other. Two?
You and one more.
Yeah. There was one other big. I like not big, but big.
Tall.
He's tall. You could tell because he was sitting on the chair and his knees are like in his face. We walk up together, and there's like this little table. It's kind of like this actually.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Least, yeah.
It's just the size of this table. On each side, on this side they have a chair, and on this side they have a chair, and there's two guys in the big blue medical bunny suits. English to me. He's like, sit down. Sit down. Take your mask off, or pull your mask down because everyone was wearing masks, and then tilt your head back. And then I have never in my entire life, in the 50 years that I've been on this planet, I have never had this happen to me. I have never been violated by a swab, but they take these, like, I don't know. I feel like it's this long.
Yes.
6-7 inches long. Big, like, wooden swab with cotton on the end. And then they just fucking jam it down. Like, when you see it, you're like, how's that going to go into my face? There's no way that this thing can... It's going to go out the back of my head. It's going to touch my brain, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you thought?
It go up to here.
Yeah.
Goes very deep inside. They turn around inside too. It's very hot. Make me like I have to shake in my leg. I have to shake in my leg and nearly cry already. They take out.
Yeah, it was like a probe. So I sit back and I'm just like, well, I've never had this happen before. But I was watching all the other people go through, and they were like they were not flinching. I was like, oh, it's like, yeah, it looks long and it's kind of scary, but if that small Vietnamese girl can do it, I could do it, right? They used 2 different swabs. So they took one, they swabbed down my nostril, and then they swabbed down the other nostril. And the first time that they did it, you could feel it go in and then move around, but it wasn't really that uncomfortable. It wasn't that bad. And then I was like, oh, so we're done. First swab. Like, I only saw everyone else doing one swab. Nah, dude. The second swab came in, and I was like, Why do they need to do it again? Is my nose too big, or what? How many swabs did you get?
I think just one.
What? I got a double. So they must have pulled mine out and been like, yo, we didn't get enough mucus on here. And then they put a second one down and they really jammed this one down big time. Like it went down. I could feel it hit something in the back. And then it hits the back and then they start swirling. And like they were real, like it was bad. I was like Lightning said, dude, you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh no. You guys probably can't see my feet, but I'll just make like, so I'm sitting there like this, and then it goes in, and you're like, oh, and then your eyes start tearing, and then they did it on the other nostril too, and I was like, this is terrible. It was bad. I think when they put it down your nose that far, it's into your sinus, and then they're breaking up stuff in there. Like I felt it. It almost felt like, I don't know how to describe it. Like there was a light bulb in there, and then they were shaking it around in order to break the light bulb, and the light bulb broke, and then like they got the mucus that they needed because of that. That's kind of the feeling that came over me. I don't know. And then once I came up after about 15 or 20 minutes, I was thinking to myself, man, my nose is runny. Like I feel hot. I'm kind of sweaty. What? Do you think they gave me a second swab because I'm a foreigner and then they just gave me COVID?
Yeah.
And she was like, no.
Oh, but that day you think make me scared too because after the day we hung over and it's up beer and then wake up early morning, come down there and they just swap into the snow and just come back the day and more headache. I'm more headache. I'm just headache all day. And you also fever, right? You a little bit hot.
I don't know if I had a fever, but I was hot.
Feel hot, and then I just also a little bit scared. Like it's
like, do we have it?
No more. I'm not headache like that, but that day I'm very headache, like one blow up my hair.
Yeah. About a month ago, we heard rumors that the entire apartment was going to be tested for COVID. It wasn't true at the time, but 1 month later it was. Do you remember?
Oh.
When we first moved in to the apartment, you heard a rumor, your sister told you, or somebody told you that everyone here was getting tested.
Yeah, not here.
And then you called the police.
Not here.
In the neighborhood.
The next building.
No. You called the police.
Yes.
And you said, are people getting tested?
Right. Yeah, I remember.
And in fact, it was true. Everyone is getting tested.
Yeah, true.
Just 1 month later.
Because that's true.
That's
because
true.
My brother called say you will get ready. We will come to test you. And I just call police. I hear some people come to test. Say no, we don't have COVID. Why you come here to test? And then a month has happened.
Yikes! I don't know if we are going to get the results back. I don't know if anyone told you that. You never told me if results were coming in or not.
When the test we just did?
Yeah.
I don't know either. I don't know yet.
Do we have to talk to someone and ask them?
They say just stay home.
And do if everyone's negative, can we leave or no?
I don't hear everything. When they have result, they will come to let us know. And before they come the last time, they just stay home. Just stay home. Anything else, they will let us know.
No news is good news, maybe? Can you get the results back quickly or no? I think it's time that we do a shot, by the way. Every time I say dude, we take a shot.
Dude? I mean, you forgot?
And every time you fart, we take a shot.
I never fart.
You just farted, I smell it. Yo! That was actually good. Right? That was so good.
Hey.
So should I continue to tell Jeff a story?
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
You can continue.
Okay.
I trust you, Nina.
Okay, so we not talk about like the second knock the door. Oh no, the third time. The second knock the door when they come tell us to come down to test, And then we come back. I just can't wait to go back to pass out on the bed.
My name is Nina.
And just only just 2 hours again, and I just bang the door again. Bang, 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 the same like I bang the door. And I just open the door, with mask and everything.
My name is Nina.
And have one guy have a suit and say, here, the bag of food, just stay safe at home. And
My name is Nina.
They give us the bag of food, like
Absolutely.
5 kilograms of rice and sweet potato,
Sweet
and
potatoes,
cabbage,
rice,
Nina.
cabbage, eggs,
Yeah.
and bag noodle.
10 bag noodle.
Bags
The
of
big-
noodles.
Yes. And I thought, oh, thank you, it's so
My
sweet.
name is Nina.
I said, okay, stay home. He said, stay home.
So they gave us about 5 days worth of food. The Vietnamese government gave everybody 5 days worth of food, which was cool.
Mm.
I am still wondering if they'll come back in another week and give us more food. Oh, really?
They will go market for you
Ooh.
before 8:30.
Wait, how does it work?
I just so have the big box down here. They say box markets,
Mm.
and they say before 8:30. And they say, I asked them, ask the guy, say, what box? It means every morning you can put the what you want to buy.
A list.
Yeah,
Oh,
put
really?
there, and then they will go help you to buy the food.
No
and
shit.
you can come down to take your thing.
Damn, dude, they quarantine this place, but they help a lot.
They have a lot, so it means just what you need right now
Yeah.
before 8:30, and
Okay,
then
that's
go
cool.
market for you. I don't know how many they pay. I don't know
You
what
just
I
found
want.
that out today, though.
Just
Yeah.
for
You
today.
probably have to give
My
them
name is
money
Nina.
also, right?
Yeah, just write down. They just write down, put the list,
Do we
and
have
then
to give money or is it free?
I don't know. Just
Oh my god, we can go to the market for free.
If
We paid
Yeah.
$40 for these tacos today.
that's why they say write down something you need to market, and then if they want to pay, they ask about how to payment, right?
Yeah.
But they don't not say about payment. Is I don't know about pay or not pay.
We should just go order so much stuff.
Poor for them. They just
Tiger
so
beer.
expensive.
No? Yo!
We just write the box, one box of Tiger.
So in front of the apartment, there's red tape, there's a desk. The desk has hand sanitizer, masks on it. I don't really know why. And then there's a person outside of that desk sitting on a chair in a suit.
They have 2K, one there, one here.
So that's what it looks like outside. I think I would like to do a YouTube video on some of the stuff that I can film, or just like, yo, I'm filming a video. Not really. I'm just looking at my Instagram. Kind of like that. And then if I could put it into a YouTube video, I think that would be cool to be like, hey, what is the Vietnamese quarantine procedure or situation, or like just what is it like in general?